taking flight. Card Spring Training, sponsored by Woods Basement Systems.
So far, you've had a front row seat for the first base move for Wilson Contreras. It seems like you guys are having a pretty good time over there. How would you say it's going so far?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Love Willie to death. I think, said it earlier, but it's weird when he's asking me questions and he's asking me for help. You look at a guy like that has been around a long time and he's got a lot of wealth of knowledge, but when he's asking, a guy like me for advice at first base, it's awesome. So, but he looks great over there. He's still learning the position, but super excited for him.
How would you describe the vibe in camp so far? First week still getting to know each other. Seems pretty upbeat.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we're a young clubhouse, so we're gonna have a lot of fun. But it seems like the guys know when to kind of lock it in and when we need to get our work done. So that's a good sight or a good sign to start camp. But we just got to continue to do that.
You seem like you're always in the middle of that having fun kind of section of what that brings to a clubhouse. Why is that important? What do you think kind of role that has in kind of making sure everybody does keep it? There's times to be serious, of course, but it's baseball. Just kind of bringing that kind of fun atmosphere.
Yeah, definitely, it's important. Obviously, you go through the ringer for 162 games. It can get tough. It can get long, and you're with the same guys almost every day for a full year, and you're just you just got to keep it light, keep it fun, and because it can be very stressful. Even when people just say it's a game and it's supposed to be fun, it can still be very stressful. So, personally, that's good for me because I, may put a little bit of too much pressure on myself sometimes. So just try and, keep it loose, have fun, and, hopefully that works out for some guys.
152 games for you last year. What do you think you learned the most about making it through a full major league season?
Yeah, that was the biggest learning experience for me was just, doing it for 152 games. So I think for me, it's doing things throughout the year that'll get me as close to 100% down the stretch as I can possibly be. Obviously, nobody's going to be 100% down the stretch, but I think that was a sign for me. Why I kind of tailed off towards the end of last year. So I think that's going to be a big thing for me, and that it's not necessarily on the field stuff. It's more of in the weight room, diet, just taking care of my body a little bit better, just so that I can, be as healthy as I can be towards the end of the season.
Two more for you. Even when things weren't going well, the advanced stats liked you all year long. Is that something you know? Is that something you're aware of that kind of reinforces I'm still kind of doing the right things? It's just about it paying off.
Yeah, I think it's not something I really look into. It's not something I read into, but if I can go home 0 for 4 after a game, but know that I maybe did a job or hit 2 balls hard, like did everything I wanted to do, then I can take that as a win for the day. So there's not a lot of things you can control once the ball leaves the bat. So just want to continue to try and be as consistent as possible and hit the ball hard.
Last thing, simple. Why can this team win in 2025?
I think if you look at the young core that everybody's talking about, it's young, but we have experience. So I think I'm just super excited to I guess see how we mesh down here in spring training, number one. But we've kind of been handed the keys to this team and this season, and just see where we want to take it. Just because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to be a little bit better than people are expecting. But it's going to take us coming together and really kind of leaning on one another.